Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I am sick and tired of the narrative, the stench, I'm losing words here, the just negative energy surrounding Apex Legends and its player base. And don't get it twisted, a lot of it is warranted, but a lot of it also isn't warranted. With one quick search of Apex Legends is dying, you can see countless creators giving their opinions on why the game is, in quotations, dying, what are the problems with the game, etc. This guy's 5 years ahead of the curve. Look at a load of him. And I noticed this start to be a trend like 5-6 months ago when people were tweeting this picture. This right here is the Steam player count dropping below 100,000 players. Rightfully so. PC Apex is pretty fucked right now, you know what I'm saying? Like the cheating has been absolutely bonkers for the past year and a half. There's always been cheating, obviously, and there's always going to be cheating in every single video game, but the past year and a half has been really bad for the PC side of Apex. Now again, this is only the Steam player charts though, and people are taking this and saying Apex is dying, which is just not the truth. This is the actual truth. You know, things like this are one click away, one Google away, one like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get how people take like one misconstrued piece of information or something so vague and like a small portion size of people who play video games and they just run with it. They're just, I think majority of it is like people are burnt out on the game. People are tired of like things that they believe are problems in their mind, but they don't actually know the truth behind a lot of things that goes behind Apex. You know what I'm saying? And your boy's gonna be here to spit the true sermon to you guys, because like the amount of like foolery I've seen in a lot of these videos, or people just being burnt out on the game and just being in a negative space, is just, you know, So first of all, here's this, the Apex Legends live monthly player count. Now this is how many players together on every platform are playing Apex Legends in the last 30 days. You feel what I'm saying? As you can see, there is 17,243,027 people that has played Apex Legends in the last 30 days. That is the highest it's been. Not the highest. The highest was May 2024. The highest. But whatever. It's the highest it's been in 2 years. Guys, the game is not dead, okay? The game is being less played on PC because of cheaters. That is it. Even me, I've been playing PC for the last like what, 4 years now. I recently switched back to console. I didn't switch back full time, obviously I still play on PC, but whenever there's cheaters and it's annoying and shit like that, I go hop on console, have the time of my life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cheating there, like I'm good. Now, do I think Apex can do anything about those cheaters? No, they cannot. There is nobody in the gaming industry that can do anything about cheaters. You can ban them, you can do whatever you want. They will always be back. It does not matter. Cheaters are constantly upgrading their programs, making new cheats, making new software. You know what I'm saying? They're just constantly like coming and coming and coming because there's so much money they are making. You get what I'm saying? Game devs cannot keep up with that. They try, but it's a never-ending battle. Whew. Now that we got cheating out the way and, you know, the actual player count of Apex Legends and not just the Steam charts that everybody's clickbaiting for views and, you know, whatever, we're gonna start getting into the pros and cons of Apex in 2024, and we're gonna use the last 2 years as a scale because a lot of the OG devs aren't there anymore. There's a lot of new devs, and honestly, there's been so many pros that Apex has brought over the past 2 years, things that people thought they'd never see in the game, things, you know, we've been waiting for years. A lot of the newer devs that are mixed in with a couple of the old devs, these motherfuckers are cooking, let's be real. But first, we're gonna go over the cons. Now, these cons are based off what most people in Apex, you know, complain about, what casual players complain about, what pro players complain about, the general, you know, bad things about Apex. Matchmaking. This is the most complained about thing, I think, from casual players mainly. They can't chill while playing Apex Legends. They can't relax after a day of work of Apex Legends because, you know, 3-stack preds, this and that. And I'm here to say that matchmaking is the least of your worries because they actually changed matchmaking for you guys 6 seasons ago. 6 seasons ago, there was a 3-season span. There was a 3-season span from season 16 to season 19, I believe. And this was actually horrible for like players like me, like players from the high end, We were sitting in queue times of 4 to 5 minutes just to get a game, just to lose to a 3-stack while I was solo queuing, just because our MMRs all matched up, losing to cheaters left and right because their MMRs were so high that every single game, 40% of the lobby was cheating every single game. Pubs, ranked, it didn't matter where you went, 5-minute queues, cheaters, 3-stack pros, everything. It was horrid. Meanwhile, on the other side of the barn, it was daisies. You know what I'm saying? Matchmaking was so soft and baby. I went on my girlfriend's account one time and I dropped a 20 bomb first game because her MMR was like really low at the time. And you know what still happened? Casuals still complained. You guys had the easy lobbies and you guys still complained. There was no winning. The devs had to revert it because the content creators were unhappy. The casual players are unhappy no matter what, because even with the easy matchmaking system, they still were having a bad time. Because guess what? At the end of the day, Apex is a competitive BR game. There is so many like circumstances where people lose games. I've lost to people who aren't really good either. That's just the name of the game. It happens. You got to learn how to take those losses, my man. You got to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, improve, have some fun. The problem is you guys correlate fun with winning, and you're just not going to win all the time. I don't win all the time. You know what I'm saying? I lose to goobers. I have bad days. Like, it happens, but you still got to have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? So as much as matchmaking is a con in your guys' eyes, honestly, there's nothing they can do to really like please everybody. Like, matchmaking is going to be a mix of everything. That's just what it is. And the next con we're going to talk about is 20-tick servers. That's a super valid complaint. It sucks. 20-tick servers are the reasons why audio is not as consistent as it should be. It's the reason why you get shot through doors. It's the reason why other people can see you before you see them when it comes to ping and all this extra shit. 20-tick servers sucks. This is basically Minecraft servers. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad they are. In comparison, I believe Call of Duty uses around like 80-tick servers, but obviously they have 100 players, you know? We have 60 players, but this is, again, something I don't think the devs can do anything about. Changing the servers would mean they would have to change like the back end of like the game and shit like that, I believe. Don't fucking quote me on that. I am not a nerd, you know, I just play the damn game. But I'm pretty sure a lot more goes into it than just updating the tick on the servers. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go out and do that. I feel like that is something that Apex 2, if they ever decide to like upgrade the game, that is something that Apex 2 would be able to do. Obviously it'll mess with the movement and stuff like that, but yeah. 20-tick server sucks. Another con. And last, cheaters. I mean, you know, cheaters is the bane of the existence of every game, and it's really been hitting Apex, and that's the reason why Steam, you know, numbers are down. And we already debunked all this in the beginning. You know, like, Apex has the most players it's had in 2 years. Like, just because Steam players are down does not mean absolutely fuck all. You know what I'm saying? So damn, I feel like I got sick just now. What happened to my voice? Oh shit. And while there are still some more cons, those are the main ones that are really plaguing the game. A better solo queue experience would be lovely. You know, the biggest advantage in this game is, you know, playing with friends and 3-stacking, and we gotta show some love to the solo queuers out there. Now on to the pros of Apex the past 2 years. I think it might surprise you how many pros there actually are in Apex. I'm not gonna go over all of them obviously, but I mean, people get so caught up in the negativity and, you know, what's bad with the game that they don't appreciate actually what's good with the game. You feel what I'm saying? And what the devs are doing to make Apex better. For one, on the content side, it's probably been the best it's been in the 5-year span of Apex. I mean, we've gotten solos regenerated, we've gotten 3 strikes, revival. They've completely overhauled armor and people's upgrades, legend upgrades, like tying it into the armor, replicator. They've changed the game so much over the past 1.5 years, but all I ever hear is Apex does nothing, they don't change anything, there's nothing fun about the game. I mean, like they really are like hitting bars like almost every season. There's always something new and fresh to the game, and I feel like that's like goes unnoticed for some reason. I think people are just like burnt out on the game. Like, they've brought solos, they've brought 3 strikes, revivals, they've overhauled legend armor, upgrades. Obviously the the game balancing, buffs, nerfs, akimbos being added to the game. The Nemesis is a new gun over the past 2 years. Like, there's just so much that Apex has been doing. They released the E District, they overhauled Broken Moon, they overhauled Storm Point. Apparently they're bringing Apex OG back. Like, they're doing so much, and I'm not gonna lie, shout out the devs, you guys have been cooking on the content side of Apex. However, where there's good, there's bad. And while I'm giving you your flowers on what you've been doing content wise with Apex, the truth of the matter is it's time for Apex Legends 2. It is time to upgrade the tick servers. It is time to go all in. Now, I know you've been upgrading the security for the cheaters and stuff, but it's time to go all in on keeping Apex the safest from cheaters you can, because that is ultimately what's killing the PC side of Apex. But overall, Apex is in a good spot. It's going to be in a good spot for the foreseeable future. I don't see this game going anywhere anytime soon. The game is too good fundamentally. The game is too good legend wise, lore wise, character wise. The devs bring something new every season. We just need to fix the core issues of Apex at hand, and things are right back on track, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I love you guys. Thanks for listening to me rant, because I'm sick and tired of this like Apex is dying, you know, narrative thing, and everybody bitching and moaning all over the timeline and crying about this and that. And go play the game, go have fun, man. And if you can't have fun playing the game, don't play the game. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like buying, don't buy skins. If you don't like skins, don't do it. Simple. Don't play the game if you don't have fun playing the game. Stop forcing yourself. Get rid of the addiction. Go outside. Take a girl out. Take a man out. Go somewhere. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Apex gonna be here. I'm out. See y'all.